I have noticed a problem with these Happy Hacking keyboards, specifically the ones without the Type S sliders, so black sliders. To put that in context, the black sliders are the exact same ones that would be in a non-silenced real force, like exactly the same. Where silent sliders and purple sliders are different in plenty of ways. So we're going to do an apples to apples comparison and show you what I'm hearing from these Happy Hacking keyboards. So I have a black slider keyboard. This does not have purple sliders. This has purple sliders. This has Type S sliders. This is stock. This is stock Type S. Stock classic, so black sliders. And then this is the one that I lubed and tuned. So it's got number 3 silencing rings on black sliders. Okay? So, but this is where I noticed, right? Because I went back to make sure that, well, I did a good job, obviously. I just released a video on this, but listen to what I've noticed. It's not on every key. Let me find the worst example. Oh, here we go. All right. Ready? You hear that? So you can tell it was really only on this key, but there are other keys that sound just as bad. Listen again. Now, because it's a cylinder that's, sitting inside of a, like a barrel, right? The edges of the slider are going to contact differently depending on, if you hit it right on the center. You can, push up, upwards towards the R cluster force, So I'm going to show you how it seems to be worse if it's contacting one specific area. So I'm going to put pressure on it such that the barrel is contacting closer to the R key. Ready? Okay, now I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to push down on this corner, which is going to torque it so that it contacts closer to the CV area, really closer to like the V. And if I just do in the center, that's just me hitting it in the center. Isn't that wild? But then I realized it's not. I figured, no, maybe I lubed it wrong. Maybe I put the domes in wrong, because I'd heard of Topa fart. Yeah, that's the thing. The domes, collect air, and there's no air to escape, but it doesn't seem to be the case because, okay, here's a Type S, and I mean, you'll have to take my word for it, but listen, it sounds totally different. Okay, now here's a classic that's totally stock. This key's got the same weird thing here. Ready? Oh, hold on, sorry. Let's find the worst example. So hard to tell because there's so much more noise. Yeah, okay, this 5 key does it. Pretty much they all do it if you like force it in the right way. But just to isolate that sound to here, you know, and obviously, you know, purple sliders sound different. This is stock, by the way. Like, unbelievable. Oh, and okay. And here's black sliders, just black sliders again. But now we're taking the Happy Acting Keyboard shell out of the equation, and it sounds amazing. Feels amazing too. There's like a residual scratchiness to that Happy Acting Keyboard that isn't. I don't quite know what's going on here. So all three of these Happy Acting keyboards I bought brand new recently. What are the dates on them? 2004. Whoa. 2020, huh? Uh-oh. I guess it's not just isolate. 2022. Well, that's not good. It's another one of those things that, like, I don't type on Happy Acting keyboards, you know? I just don't. I guess it's because I can never get used to the layout. So, you know, they weren't on my radar. I pride myself on catching these things and QCing everything before it goes out, and I don't think if it was for this key here, I would have ever have caught it, because it is so absurd. Check your guys' HHKBs.